Today I wanted to talk about why I decided to start a YouTube channel at 60. Now, people have all kinds of different reasons for wanting to start a YouTube channel. Obviously, if it can make a little extra money, if things take off, that's awesome. I consider that, an awesome benefit as well if that happens. However, that's not really my primary reason for wanting to start one. Mine really is just kind of the adventure of it all. For months now, and probably a year or more probably, I can't even remember when I really started getting into watching YouTube channels, that I really enjoy watching YouTube more than watching just regular TV or movies. Now, and as I've watched more and more different YouTubers on a variety of different topics, I've just thought about, that looks like fun. So now that I'm retired, I am making my retirement all about trying new things and everything. That's what I want to do. So that's my reason for starting this channel. Is it looks like fun. Like I said, I'm fortunate that I don't have to do it for the money. If it takes off and brings in some extra money, wonderful. But I'm just having fun with it. And it's a new avenue to learn some new things, to do something different that I've never done before. And I would encourage anyone looking to do it to try it. It's obviously not for everyone, but if it's something you think you might enjoy, go for it. And, don't worry about what am I going to talk about. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Really, I don't have a whole bunch of topics laid out. When something pops in my mind, I'm kind of starting to keep a list of things. Well, maybe that could make a good YouTube video. Thinking more about it and thinking about a little bit about what I can say. But like for today, it just popped in my head. Why don't I share why I'm starting a YouTube channel at 60? And, I have not scripted any of this. I am just kind of winging it and sharing with you kind of my thoughts on it and what's bringing me to this. So far, the videos that I've posted are unedited. I haven't got into editing yet, primarily because I don't know much about it yet. I've watched a few videos on editing and all, but I haven't really played with it yet. So it's something that I want to learn and see if I enjoy the editing process and everything to make things, maybe the videos flow a little bit better and more concisely. I know I can ramble a little bit at times, but looking forward to learning. Anyway, otherwise, until I kind of really dive into that, what you see is what you get. I am just really enjoying the process of kind of, thinking about topics, getting used to being in front of the camera. And the thing, like I said, I think I shared in a previous video that I'm very much an introvert. So, as such, I've, always kind of shied away from the limelight. As such, never been one to really want to have the focus on me. But again, this is something that I can do in the privacy of my own home, or, hopefully I may do some videos when I'm out and about as time goes on. But, it's something I can do on my timeline and, talk about whatever I want to talk about. Hopefully that those of you that are watching will find some things that I share helpful and encouraging. That's what I want my channel to be all about, is just to be about fun and positivity and encouragement. And just whether it's a YouTube channel or something else, if there's been something on your mind that you want to try, go for it. Whatever it is, go for it and try it. Like I said, and you don't have to wait for retirement. If you're watching this and you haven't yet retired, work it into whatever schedule you currently have as possible, whatever that it is that you kind of want to do or you have an interest in. And, I think the key thing to remember is that if you try it and find out that, I don't like this as much as I thought I would, then it's okay. You don't have to keep doing it. And the thing, you don't have to. So like, I am not investing a lot of money in YouTube and, what I'm using for my YouTube channel yet. I'm using the same cell phone that I have had for years upon years upon years. It's actually an iPhone SE. Talk about old. It is, but it's still working. So I haven't invested in another one. The one things that I did invest in is, as you can see, I'm using a microphone here because I thought that might work a little better than the microphone on my iPhone. But I have watched some YouTube videos where the individuals just used the microphone on their iPhone. So, you know, if you just want to start with that, then go for it. You know, I would say don't think that, oh, I've got to wait until I can invest in a microphone or I can invest in a tripod. I do have a tripod also that's holding my phone, but you know, you can also do this without a tripod. I think the tripod may make it a little bit easier to kind of, you know, get your phone, you know, stable and, you know, where you want it to be for the video. But again, if you don't want to invest the money for that yet, then, you know, just set up a table and stack up some books or something that you can prop your phone against. I mean, there are ways to get started without investing a cent, to be honest. So again, totally encourage it. So far, I'm just getting started with my channel, but I am having so much fun already. And, you know, I am eagerly, you know, thinking about new topics and all. Certainly, if you're watching this video and you, you know, think of something that you would like me to do a video on, please share that in the comments because I love ideas and suggestions, and, you know, we'll certainly take it into consideration and, you know, possibly do a video on something that you specifically would be interested in hearing about. But otherwise, that's it. I really just wanted to hop on here and kind of share with you why I'm starting a YouTube channel, and, you know, encourage you all to do the same or to try whatever it is that you have an interest in. Life is short. The days go by so fast. And so go for whatever it is your dream is. Start pursuing it. Maybe you can't dive all in yet due to time or finances or something like that, but think of things that you can do to start moving toward whatever that interest or, you know, goal or, you know, desire is. You know, whether maybe it's, you know, seeking out YouTube videos on whatever the topic is and learning more about what different people are doing and how they're approaching it, or, you know, checking out a book from the library, or, you know, there's all kinds of avenues depending on what your interest is. But, you know, like I said, this is kind of, you know, what this video is all about today is just whatever it is that you want to do, don't hold back. Start pursuing your dreams and pursuing those new things. You never know. If something piques your interest, it might become a passion. So don't hesitate to go for it and, you know, just try something new. Well, anyway, hope you've enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And also I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you again in future videos. Have a great day. Bye.